I think it takes place both on the ice and off the ice. I think an important element of it is just getting the guys together, let them be around one another. You know, for me, when you establish relationships off the ice, it carries over on the ice. So that's a big aspect of it.
Well, even in the last, since 2016, I think, you know, the way the direction American hockey has gone, there's such a level of familiarity with all these guys. They all know each other. They've all played with each other in some point in time, whether it be at the national program, World Juniors, World Championships even. So, you know, we probably have a little bit of a leg up than we used to with that because of the familiarity these guys have with each other and how often these guys have represented USA hockey.
Okay, gang, it's time to play, right? It's like we talked about earlier. We got an unbelievable opportunity, but we got to go out and earn it, right?
One of the things with this dynamic, 4 games, I think you can build it within the tournament here too, as a lot of building chemistry is through the experiences in games. The ebbs and flows, the momentum swings, the winning and the losing, how you won, just going through the experience of the games.
It's like we talked about through this whole thing. You guys are built for these types of games, right? It's going to be an unbelievable atmosphere. We got to have fun with this.
I know from coaching with you for a lot of years, I think you have a similar philosophy. You know, what I've always tried to do in Pittsburgh is with the forwards is just try to start with pairs. I think speed kills. You know, it's the ultimate competitive advantage, and certainly we've got an abundance of that with the group also.
With such a great group of athletes, it's a little bit different than our National Hockey League teams, right?
Yeah.
Because you have your top 6 and your third, you have your 4th line guys. There's no 4th line guys here.
Right.
And so it's going to be interesting to see who meshes with who. And I agree with you, Sully. If a coach tells you can get all 3, you figure out all 3 that they can play with one another, they're lying. Right. It's hard enough to try to get 2 to go with one another.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah. And then you just go through the experience,
right, yeah.
and you find what works, and maybe this. Let's change this here.
Right.
See if that goes.
No, whoever the far side winger is on the wall, that'll be you. Have him come down the wall. Go D to D, rim it. You end up in your spot behind the net. I'll be in the slot. Yes, I like it.
These guys know each other so well. They've played against, you know, either with or against one another so often. You know, hey, listen, we played. You know, we're in the same division. We play each other so many times. Like, I'm fairly certain you know how our players tick, and I can do the same for your guys. And I'm not sure there's anything we can offer these guys that's going to crack the code
That they don't already know yet.
That they don't.
I think the players will talk.
Yeah.
And that's more
If it's a
important than
goalie,
us talking
yeah.
to them. The players talking to them.
I think a player will talk. If you're going to face maybe a goalie or whatever, they might say, hey, this is what it is. But I think they probably talk more than we would directly about players.
Yeah.
The amount of free scouting that goes on in our NHL season with other teams that you're playing against and how often you play against them, there are no secrets.